Oh, and into the wall, the 47. So now potentially an issue for Kyle Weatherman. Might bring the caution out here, but he's getting it back. It looks like he's going to get it back onto the asphalt. Sure enough, he will, and we stay green. This is what happened.
Oh boy, just lost. There's just no grip. I mean, it's just raining so hard.
Well, he's not the only one. Briscoe right here, he kind of gets squeezed into the corner by the 16, but then just gets on the gas. I don't know if it was the left rear getting on the curbing, but instantly spins right here coming to the start-finish line.
He was 5th when he spun right there.
Was
5th.
Jeff, you bring it up. The stage is coming to a close. Gregson leading right now is a huge story. When the
19 cars in the wall over here in the infield. The 9 cars breaking off.
The leader.
The leader of the race Gregson just spun out.
All right, take back when I was
10 car.
Ross Chastain into the wall. His windshield wipers are working. Haley right now is out front, and we know his windshield wiper doesn't work either.
And remember
really hard.
Remember what's on the plate for these guys. It's a playoff berth. They're trying to continue into this round, and now we see Harrison Burton in the 20. At this point, I would say start tiptoeing. Make sure you get to the finish. 7 more laps. Points are going to be awarded.
But he also could win this stage and get a playoff point. That would help him advance also if he gets into the next round.
Yeah, but I'm coaching him the opposite right now. The finish of this stage is the goal, Jeff. I don't want you to push because you can end up like this right here. Another car heavy in the barriers, and this may bring the caution out.
Tommy Joe Martins is stuck in the tire barriers as we see the 6.
Oh, there's a couple cars in the fence over there.
Ryan,
there's another one in the wall.
Just dove into the fence.
I think they got to throw the yellow here because you got cars sitting there.
Austin Hill
off the racetrack.
Here's the 99 McLaughlin.
You got more cars piling into that area.
I think it's fair to say grip level's low.
Yeah. The caution has come out. You see there, Mills also in the 5.
And there's a car you don't even see in that view.
Also
in the front. Yeah, look at that. There's
the 61.
Right.
Disaster.
I've been doing this for a long time, been in this sport for a long time. I've never seen a situation like this. I've never could imagine being a driver where there's so much thrown at you and you have no reference of anything. This is history right here that you're watching.
There's just so much water on the racetrack right now. It's pooling up everywhere. We really don't know where this track holds water, and it's holding water in a lot of little places, little crevices and troughs. As these cars enter and exit on and off of the oval, there's troughs of water all over the place, and these guys are just hydroplaning everywhere. There's so much water so quickly fell in the last 10 minutes.
How slick is it? It's 17 seconds a lap slower in the rain than it was when it was dry. 17 seconds.
So again, Noah Gragson winning the race. He was out front leading, and this happens to him.
And just trying to carry a lot of speed. Again, now on that paint. Once he got on that paint, he was gone. Just no way to gather back up. Then once you get in the grass, obviously like that's no grip.
Very little contact there too for Noah Gragson.
Very lucky for that.
Yeah.
Not to have more damage to take him out of the race. Just some light contact with the barrier. Then the 10 car just lightly collects the back of the car there. Also very lucky to come away with very minimal damage. And then this area right here is a real danger, and the reason why we needed to throw the yellow, because more and more cars were going to pile into this.
So Junior, is that just exiting 5 to 6? I'm trying to figure. That's where it is, right? They're losing it into turn 5.
It's a flat entry uphill. Look at that. I mean, there's so much water on the racetrack right now.
Yeah, that right there, that is turn 3.
NASCAR also has told us that they would evaluate when there's too much rain. If there's standing water in certain areas, that would be an issue for them to stop the race. But right now, this seems like the track is draining off in most places, but you do see rooster tails virtually everywhere on the track.
I would say there's a wake behind these cars. There's so much water on the track. It is not running. It's not dry. It's not running off. Look at that water. It's not going away. It's sitting right up on top of this track. It's so recently paved. There's no way for this. It's not porous enough to be able to accept a lot of water. So it rained really quickly. Look at it. It's just pouring down on the racetrack and sitting right on top of the surface.